They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Warhawks will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, first play under the lights. You had all day to think about how you wanted to start the game. And this defense, exactly how they wanted to do it. Get to the quarterback and get him on the ground.
The Crimson Tide just... At least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
Grab near the marker. It's Washington. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. So Louisiana Monroe's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Warhawks will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if it...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Look at the big fella roll. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Great place to start for this offense. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal, that's a win if you're on defense.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone. Third and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Hard running there.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Complete downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly, had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Unloads it left. Got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. With the run on 1st and goal. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. And the roughing the passer penalty. Caught in the backfield. It's Godfrey. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. The Warhawks can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Back to pass, it's Staley. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to fire deep. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Personal foul.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Green 25.
To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It is perfect. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man, it's Staley. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer against this athletic front seven.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Washington. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to... Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. And this one splits the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Staley. Under And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The roar on the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Godfrey. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
That's caught. It's Godfrey. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Just drives it between the uprights. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Washington has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. This offense has been electric.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. The short hands, it's Williams. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Caught behind the line, it's Williams.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Alabama quickly back to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to find the end zone. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And once you get in the second half of a tie football game, you cannot waste these opportunities. You got to put points on the board. You got to take care of the football when you start to get in the red zone.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Quick handoff. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Staley. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Lost to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man downfield. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Missed it, no good. And here in the 4th quarter, still all tied up, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Back to pass, it's Staley. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute